It's the best-selling truck in America. The 2026 Ford F-150 Lariat is here, and I'm gonna get to take it on a test drive.
Oh, you're not doing this alone, Brian.
Hey, Logan.
Hi, guys. My name's Logan. Brian, this is one of my favorite trucks. I'm gonna show you and you guys all about it. Every cool feature from the front to the back to the inside, and then we're going on a test drive.
If you're interested in an F-150, come check out our inventory online at smaleford.com. Blacked out F-150, Logan. Looks great. What color black is this?
Well, Brian, right now we got the agate black metallic paint all over the vehicle. Complements the blacked out grille and the blacked out Ford logo.
Even the tow hooks down there, blacked out in the bottom, almost can miss them. You have the fog lights, the daytime running lights, the headlights, all LEDs?
Yep.
Cool. Wheels are extremely glossy black, and what size are those?
You got the 20-inch wheels right now, Brian. Cool. Also, to go with those black running boards, you continue on, you have the very nice black F-150 branding and the nice little Lariat right there. Cool. Ties in with the black mirror, even black running boards with the Ford wording right in the middle.
Getting into the vehicle, key fob in my pocket. When I put my hand through the handle, that's gonna unlock the vehicle. To lock it back up, a little button up top, I'm just gonna touch that, and they're all locked up. What kind of cab do we have back here?
You have your Super Crew cab, which gives you your nice 4 doors, kind of a lot of space in there. You get your standard bed that gives you a lot of space to tow and haul pretty much anything you really want.
To get into the tailgate, I'm just gonna press the button back here, and that's gonna unlock. It's gonna slow open. That's nice. Looks like we have a large capacity here on the left side. Looks like we have some power options back here. Looks like we have a 3-prong. That's a 120 volt house outlet there. So nice to have for tailgating. Or if you have tools or something you need to power back here.
Plus, if you notice, Brian, you even have your little tie-down hitches up here. You do have the rest in there deeper in the bed. Can't see them as well in this one because there's, you know, with the glare, it's a beautiful day
and
finally.
It's blacked out, So really cool. Let's jump into those back seats to see how much space we have back there. And jumping inside, I have the running board to get up into the vehicle.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah, it is up a little bit high here. Some of the things I want to talk about, we have the blacked out leather seats in the back. Looks like, do we have heated seats back here?
You do. You have heated seats for, if you're in the middle, unfortunately you don't get that option, but
on the outboard seats.
On the outboard seats you do.
And we have 2 USB-C fast charging ports. We have another 120 volt 3-prong house outlet. We got ventilation. We got 2 cup holders. We maybe
Not to mention you have the B&O speakers here. You have a lot of storage on your doors, and you even have like another cup holder right here. So you can have 4 drinks without even pulling the middle section down.
That's amazing. Of course, my favorite feature whenever I'm in these back seats is large panoramic sunroof. Gives me a lot of vertical visibility back here and makes this feel even more spacious. And one last thing, Logan, we should always show off the storage underneath these seats as well, right?
Yes, you should.
Pretty easy to just store things in there. You know, it looks like this has the ability to like fold up and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can fit tools, toolboxes, you can fit just about anything you need in here.
Yeah, really cool. And then you can hide it underneath the seat.
Yep, then you just pull this little latch there, falls right back down.
Cool. All right, let's get up front and get this thing on the road. So sitting in the front row of the Lariat, Logan, it seems like there's a lot of stuff here that I'm gonna miss because there's a ton of technology all around me. This is a Lariat, so who is this designed for?
This is one of the top trim levels, Brian. Right below the Raptor, it's gonna be one of the best you can get. It's gonna have almost every feature you could think and dream of.
Wow. Well, let's just show off a few of the key features that we would want to know in a Lariat.
Well, I'll show you probably my personal favorite. This is my favorite, and I have it in my vehicle. I don't have a Lariat, but it's one of those things to where once you have it, you're never gonna wanna go back. Right here. Ventilated seats. Obviously, you get your heated seats. Everybody knows about them and your heated steering wheel. But ventilated seats are going to be used in the summertime. It goes real well with the leather. That's why you'll notice our seats in other shots of the video. You'll see the little perforations in them.
Yes.
That's so they can keep you cool.
And that's awesome. Heated, ventilated seats. You have the heated steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel. You have your 120 volt 3-prong. You have your wireless phone charger, and it actually holds very well because of the way Ford designed it. It's going to stay there pretty much the whole time, and it actually charges at a pretty decent speed.
And if you wanted to, you could just put it in there and forget about it, right?
Yep, forget about it.
And as far as that goes, that begs the question, do we have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in here?
Of course. Ford is one of the most dedicated brands, and I went to a training probably last summer. That's something they're keeping around for quite the time to come. They know it's popular. It's going to be on every vehicle. It's just something they personally love implementing.
We also have, looks like we have some buttons around the shifter that I'm not
So
used to.
whenever you're done shifting, let's say you didn't want this sitting up there, you would just press that. There you go. Also, another little button right there. Wonder what that's for. Another little storage compartment.
Ah, cool. Seeing something over here though. Ooh,
so let's say you're on the move.
Yeah.
Let's say you own a business.
Yeah.
You're always on the move, or you're a supervisor and you use your own vehicle, or even doing something like I do because people call and I got to take notes all the time while I'm driving.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there waiting, or you're waiting to pick up your kid from a sporting event or something, you can fold this out, put your tablets, laptop, and use this as a workspace to write.
That's awesome.
And it works very well.
Cool.
So Brian, real quick, you'll notice up here, not only do you have the buttons for the lights in the cab, you have your shade and the vent. We're not going to open it up right now because we're going to be driving here and it'll make it too loud. But you also have this little button here for your rear window.
Cool.
So you would just give it a little press. You just got to hold it. Opens up. Close it up.
So let's take a moment and display some of these features that we would enjoy in a parking lot, right? Like the backup camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the vehicle into reverse. And we have this nice big backup camera with a 360 camera.
Yeah, you got your 360. You even have the lines there to kind of show the outline of your vehicle. You have these yellow lines which show where your mirrors are sticking out at.
Oh, okay.
And then you have your kind of the clear white lines back here that kind of show your trajectory of where your vehicle's being angled.
And another cool thing is, you know, you have the ability to change your views on here, right? You can make it bigger, you can make it wider, you can show your
overhead
hitch
for trying to line up a hitch. That would be in case you have a trailer connected.
Okay. And we even have like the side, the back tires there. So really cool to have all that stuff there. You can even, you know, zoom in on certain areas that you would need to. You know, when we
you can also right there pull up your front view camera in case you're trying to pull into somewhere. It doesn't stay up long, but in case you're pulling into a spot.
Well, let's just say we're coming up on something like this pole in front of us, right? We get close to it and you have your sensors that go off as well. So definitely nice to have for a vehicle of this size. So right there, it looks like we got some arrows coming across. What's that telling us, Logan?
That's your cross traffic alert. That's great for whenever you're backing out onto busy roads, backing out of parking spaces. It will notify you whichever direction the arrow is coming from and pointing. It will notify you of a vehicle going that way.
Okay, cool. So definitely nice for a larger vehicle like this, looking out for you in those busy parking lot situations. So what kind of engine do we have in here, Logan?
Well, Brian, we have the all-powerful V8 5-liter engine.
Ooh, okay.
So this is going to give you all your power, all the speed that you could ask for in a truck.
I definitely feel getting up to speed, there's no problem there. But I'm going to come down to a complete stop, and then I'm going to get us out onto the highway.
And away we go. You can hear it.
Yeah,
that's that
really
V8. You can hear it.
Yeah, that took off.
Now imagine if you had that in sport mode.
Well, can we?
Yeah, just spin that little dial right there. So it comes with sport mode, slippery, normal, eco, tall, tow, I'm sorry. It's actually going to be all the way on the left side.
So kicking it over, do you feel that? I feel it, I hear it differently. It actually changed the instrument cluster as well.
Yeah, it changes the color to correlate with the drive mode that it's in.
Some other things that we should probably talk about, that screen is really large too. Is there anything special you can do with it?
You can do all kinds of things. So other than hooking up your phone here, you can pull up your navigation. You can work your phone out of it. Here in your settings, you can control Sirius XM, general settings. There's just all kinds. You have your Ford Assistant. You can go into your owner's manual. Zone lighting, which is a cool feature. You can control if you're out and about in the dark, either working or camping. You can light up all around the vehicle, just on the left side, just in the front. Something that you can control up here. It also has the vehicle hotspot feature for Wi-Fi, which is always something great that people love. Stingray karaoke, which I know you've mentioned before. We're still not doing it, but it is there for people that do like karaoke. Believe me, no one would watch this video if I was singing.
So another thing I wanted to go ahead and do is activate the adaptive cruise control. I have that active right now. So I have it set to 59 and we're going 47, so the vehicle in front of us, obviously.
Yeah, because You can set like your distance on how close you want to be behind people. Normally I do like when you press the button, like the 1 to 2 blocks kind of behind. Just gives me a little bit of leisure room.
It actually slowed us for those people.
And now you hear it picking up because it's trying to get you up to your desired speed and as close to the driver in front of you as it can. Yeah, I love adaptive. It's a great feature. I use it all the time. It's you know, you're still in control of the whole vehicle. It's not quite like hands-free, but it just does so many things to make my life easier when I'm driving.
But speaking of hands-free, if I just inch over here to the right, we have our lane keep assist, just keeping us within the lines of the road.
Yeah, lane keep assist is nice. It'll try to keep you, you know, you'll kind of feel it. You can control the intensity of how hard you kind of want it to pull. Or, you know, how often you want it to happen.
I really have a hard time like forcing it to go out of the lane. It's really just taking control by itself. So we're being slowed by the vehicle in front of us. We're being kept within the lane. We're almost having it as self-driving, but it's not. We're paying attention to what's going on, and we're making sure, you know, all this stuff is active. My foot's over the brake whenever I feel like it, but for long road trips, this really alleviates a lot of that stress. I noticed my mirror just lit up, Logan.
Blind spot assist.
And whenever somebody's over in that blind spot, it's lighting up. Whenever I turn on my turn signal, that now flashes at me to alert me somebody's over there.
It's trying to let you know. It's a real ring-a-ding feature because it won't let you move over.
Really?
It will keep you safe. You'll try, if you're trying to yank it, you will feel it fighting you to keep you in that lane. Ford is considered one of the safest vehicles on the road. They're almost always at the top of the safety awards for vehicles. And that's just another key feature to show why.
Logan, as far as warranty goes on this F-150, what is that?
Yeah, Brian, so you do have your 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, your 5-year, 60,000 power terrain, and your 5-year, 60,000 roadside assistance.
Let's check out the turning radius. I'm just going to turn the wheel hard here. And we do have a larger truck here that got us around
pretty smoothly, I'd say.
Yeah, big turning radius, but we do have a big truck, you know? What about the My Ford app?
So you do get the My Ford app on every Ford vehicle. The Ford app is one of the best, in my opinion. You can control a lot of aspects with your vehicle. You can schedule service, you get Ford points, and the best part is, Brian, it lasts as long as you have the vehicle. You know, you see a lot of vehicles to where, and a lot of manufacturing and car brands, what they'll do is for the first 90 days, you can remote start it from your app. Ford, if you have the vehicle for 6 years, you can remote start it for 6 years off that app.
Wow.
Ford is very dedicated to giving some of the best customer service and premium features in these vehicles.
Kind of some neat features here, Logan. You also have, whenever I hit the menu button, you have the ability to bring up there's an off-road setting, right? So you can check out your pitch and your roll and
yeah, compass, kind of like a brief summary of it, but it's really cool because it will show you what degrees each kind of section of your vehicle is elevated, left, right, front, and back. No matter how it's elevated, you'll see. So right now our front is perfectly level, but just because of these beautiful and wonderful PA roads that, you know, we know everybody loves, the rest of the vehicle is tilted.
Or pitched. Nice to have those off-roading features because we do have hands-on experience as far as the four-wheel drive goes, right?
Yeah.
We have a 2-high, a 4-high, we have 4 low, and we have a 4 automatic too, right?
That's kind of going to be your general everyday one is your 4 automatic. That kind of gives you the most control, and it's probably the one that you will find yourself using more often than not. Brian, something you're also going to notice whenever we go ahead and put it in off-road, it will also kind of give you a cool little flash of the front camera along with your wheels.
Oh, this is so cool. We got to check this out. So that's another thing I really wanted to show off if we go over to the off-road mode. That camera that pops up is pretty awesome, Logan.
Yeah, so they know that when you're going off-road, you're going to be in very rough, uneven terrain, and you're going to, you know, there's going to be a lot of things you might not catch, you know, being up this high, but that your camera will probably catch because it's a little lower. So it gives you a cool little bit more, you know, just to kind of see what's up ahead, something that might,
We got a puddle. We got a puddle. I could get my tire in that puddle, but I'm not gonna because I saw it on the camera. So I can definitely tell why the F-150 is the best-selling truck in America, Logan. If people have questions about any of this stuff, how would they be able to contact you?
Well, it's very simple. You stop right in here in the building here beside us at Smale Ford in Greensburg, PA, off Route 30 eastbound. stop in and see us, ask for me, or visit us online at smailford.com. Anyone here will be happy to help you.
And that's going to do it for our test drive today, guys. So until next time, enjoy the ride.